Far Horizon. Welcome to Stage 12, the Calamari Navy Experiment, Take 2. This time I'm going to try to keep all my units in the center of the continent, right in front of my base. I'm not going to try to get to the water. I'd much rather fight in the water, but I am pretty sure that if I concentrate all 10 of my units, that I can take out the enemy. Because there's really only the siren unit, and then a couple other units that are extremely difficult, and if I just get the right set of units on them, I can beat them, even if I'm not in the water, which I've already proven, because in the short first attempt, I did beat those units. I just have to have more of the units around so that I can recover from the damage they deal me, and then not get near the edge so they don't knock me off. I'd much prefer to fight in the water, of course. There's just not a good body of water to go to, because the only bodies of water don't have a town on my side of the water. I really want to do it on my side of the water, because I want to be able to run away back to the town after I get beat, instead of having to go, across a mountain. There it is. Okay, send that back to base to heal. And I guess I might liberate one of these towns here just for have a more central unit or place to defend, but I don't know if I will, because there's going to be a bunch of them that go straight to the base as well. So this should work out really well for me, because they're going to split their damage between the Kraken and the Vampire, it looks like, because these guys are on leader. And the Vampire has extremely good intelligence and, of course, defense against everything in the day. So it should be a pretty decent for me to do a bunch of damage with the Kraken. And of course, at night would fare far better, and I'd probably put the Vampire up front so we can heal back all the damage he's taken. But that's much better than the last stage, and he's still only level 11. Just need one more fight here, I think, to kind of neutralize them. I might not kill them, but I should be able to kill off the front line, I think. So then whatever unit fights this the next fight could just decimate them. Alright, here we go with round 2, and after 2 more attacks, weak. So this should take care of, well, if I can hit them anyway. Yeah, I guess I could have waited for to do this. Well, send that unit back for healing. But still, whoever fights them next should just have it
Right ahead.
Interesting. I guess they're straight ahead, so even though the other units are further up. I think they'll go first. So, for guts, I think he's not really weak to fire or darkness. I've been playing on my Android phone while I was on vacation, so I had different heroes. I forgot what this hero is weak to. And I'll have to post some about how that went, because I was playing with 6 units only, and it actually was much, much easier than I thought it was, so it's not that it's any easier than playing with 10 units, it just takes less time to level them up. So if I play with 10 units, I have to do a bunch of stuff where I go make sure all my units are at the right level, where 6 it just happens automatically. That's really the big difference. Alright, I get to do a fight on the mountains. Not really where I want to have my Kraken, but the Ice Giant should do okay, I suppose. And predictably using fire, at least there went on strong instead of using fire on the Ice Giant. And it looks like with the way that they missed the Kraken, I might get a whole bunch of fires on the Kraken. It could work out pretty well. It looks like, well, we get 1 fire on the Ice Giant after that attack. But it still could have been much, much worse. Oh, come on. That's a pretty decent hit. And there could have been a lot of damage there. but still traded damage fairly decently.
Write it out.
Got the same flying unit again, and probably have to go through a couple more fights to take them out. It should be pretty good in terms of directing the fire damage, because we only have the cleric that's super weak to fire. I think they probably have... Yeah, those guys do. And they have such high agility that I pretty much know who's going to go first. And of course I'll end up killing the leader here again. I guess since I knew this was coming, what I should have done was move my freaking on top. So, let's see if I can run away and give another unit a chance at it. Right, that might work out. Alright, I sent my flying princess unit out to take on their princess titan unit. This could be bad if they're on leader. Just because I know, looks like they're on weak. Oh, it would still be bad. Okay, that should work out then. I really would like to use weak, but I just don't like that when they have the Ionic coming. So now, because at least in the last game I played, Princess was still bugged. I should be able to... Okay, now I'll get the rest of the attacks. Crazy, I just meant to weaken this unit. 3 hit-alls and some serious physical damage will do it. Alright, and then... Well... I suppose I can attack and I should be able to retreat because they don't do any targeted damage. The only massive damage they'll do
Write it out.
is the area fire damage. So if I retreat after the first fire damage, I should be okay. And if I'm lucky, I'll at least get a couple of hits on the firings are right. Whoa! Whoa! Did I like use the relic sword on him or something? Or her? That's crazy. Okay, that's bad news. So now I definitely would like to run away. Well, I guess they haven't used any fire attacks on everyone yet. Let's see if I can weather attack on myself. Okay, well, high agility really came in handy there. I'm just gonna leave on strong to check it. Wow, the monk is insane. Okay, that agility saved my ass again there. Okay, now that they're gonna charge. Well, I don't think he even has any attacks left, so it doesn't matter if they charge. Okay, that works out a lot better than I thought it would. It might actually knock them off the... No, it didn't. It's close. Okay, I might as well just finish these guys off. I'd rather have another unit get the XP, but... I just want that unit dead. Really, really want it dead. Hurry, hurry, hurry! I'm gonna get there in time. Trap. Yep. Yeah. Oh well, I may be able to at least do some damage. Even if I can't kill the fairies again, the leaders are a little bit low, so it's possible that I can kill the leaders off. And I guess if I wanted to play more conservative, I could have taken off the sword on my frontliners and give them both like high fizz armor, so that if they were hitting each other, then they just wouldn't do as much damage. But this is working out. Okay, there's one attack, but I can take another one, and it missed enough of my guys that I guess that's the advantage of being over leveled, because I'm 2 levels above them, I think. Okay, at this rate, I should be able to take out one, if not both, of the sirens. Let's go to Alright, that should knock him off the edge then. Yep, alright. Which I believe is a golem rock golem unit, so they're gonna have quake. I'm definitely gonna go first. I would imagine that the Raven Man would go first, since he has the highest agility by far. And then I really want to not take much damage, and then the pumpkin head to hit the leader. So it should just stand strong, I think, most of the rest of it. I probably should have equipped a different sword, but let's see. It's just gonna heal herself, which is not good because that leaves my octopus or my kraken a little bit vulnerable. They should be able to survive. Well, that certainly helped a lot. So that should be the last attack. And if I get a little bit lucky. Here's the princess unit again, taking out a bunch of pumpkins. Normally I would say this would be a hugely difficult fight, but I'm 2 to 3 levels higher than them, so it's probably not going to be so bad, although I didn't really think it would be this ridiculously easy. I can't believe they're missing so much, but I guess it's all a function of intelligence and agility, and these characters do have a ton of all of them besides the cleric really shouldn't have that much agility, I think. That's ridiculous. Well, it doesn't matter. I do need to reduce the alignment of my dragon or some, so she can become a dragon master, so she's 17. But that may or may not. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do the next fight, too. I don't think I've done this fight yet. If memory serves, this would be ghosts. Yes, 2 ghosts and Raven Man. So I guess... No, I'm gonna stay with Strong because I want the princess to kill the undead and save my healing for actually healing people. This, I really need it. They do a lot of damage. It's very easy to overlook ghosts. Okay, at least I got the right ghost. Because the ghost in back is just killer with that attack. So now the question is, do I take him off healing? No, I think I'm gonna leave him on healing. I'm just not gonna kill that ghost. Okay. Now I'll go to... So I've got one more healer with the, of course it misses. No, it's alright. I won't orphan. The vampire, to make sure that I don't have a bunch of half-healed units having to take out this unit. I think I'm gonna have to start on strong. And if I do run a charm, that would be great, because I would love to charm the monk, because the monk is just ridiculously powerful in this game. I mean, 200 HP on healer? Well, I'll try it. So I can at least soften them up a little bit. Okay, I think pretty much have to go with that. So it didn't accomplish too much there. Two-thirds killed one of the fairies, but I don't think it accomplished that much. I should be able to take him out with the princess unit, if nothing else. I'm gonna go ahead and see if some of these fully healed units can get more with him. But so far it looks like that is really the only unit that's gonna give me serious headaches. Some of the other units are a hassle to deal with, and I have to plan a little better than I have so far, but I can deal with it. Interesting. I would have thought they would have caught my heroes in there. But the nice thing about them fighting Aisha is that even if she has to run away, she's flying unless they kill Canopus. Bye-bye, one fairy. And I'm gonna go to gamble and put it on now. That didn't quite work out, did it? No. at least I'm hitting them back. Okay. The problem is, I think I can stand one firestorm. Well, I won't have to, at least not this round. Oh, almost got her. Okay, that's really bad. I should have been more conservative because now if I die, or if I don't win the battle, I'm gonna have the entire unit die. But I kind of have to go all in and go on weak here, and just hope that, although actually, no, I don't have any attacks left. Crap. No, I'm pretty much toast. So that was, yeah, I should have run away when I had the chance. There's very little to have been gained. Okay, but I got lucky, so at least I did not get pushed off the edge. So I'll be able to go back and put in some other, I'll put in some other Eagle Manor or something. Okay, so now I have to look at this unit. I should be okay. And this 2x swath, if they don't charm me, should do a ridiculous amount of damage to them. I do, unfortunately, have the highest HP. Look at the Kraken, too. I'm not going to use a healing item. I'm just going to go for it.
Fight it out.
And they're above me, so even if I lose, it shouldn't knock me off, and then the next unit should take care of it. I probably should have changed tactics to weak. See if I could have gotten rid of that witch before she attacked, but... that's no good. But okay, there goes one of them. And now my Kraken. Okay. So now I really just need to take out some... probably should have put it back on strong and try to take out the witch first. But that should be in the right angle. Good, good. I really didn't want to have to start this stage a third time. So now, this unit, or any of the two coming in from behind, should be good enough. That's not really the unit I wanted, but I don't know that it will matter. Just don't want to get burned to death, so I'm going to go strong. Okay, well, don't have to worry about the healing anymore, so I might lose that wizard. Nope. Unless the Kraken attacks the wizard again. So, at this point, I think... Okay. Strong. I think that was her third attack. Okay, so that's good and bad, because now I don't know if I'll be able to catch her. I can try to move one of these units up, but unfortunately I'm going to have to fight that ridiculously powerful unit again. Aha! A little bit of luck goes a long way in something like that. So I just need 2 hits. 2 hits before she charms everyone. I guess that is one big negative of having a 2-beast unit with a healer, is that they're extremely vulnerable to charm. All they have to do is get 2 charms off, and you are doing no damage. Alright, so I really need this last attack to hit it. Alright. Breathe a sigh of relief until at least they bring out the next siren unit. Werven, Raven Man, Demon unit came back for the 3rd time and really just destroyed my underlevel Octopus and Dragoner unit. This is not so great either. Okay, at least got some damage in. I think I'm going to take a little bit more damage myself before I can run away. But made it away. The question is, who is actually going to fight them?
Fight it out.
Okay, that definitely helped. Maybe in trouble was this a lot more fire damage. And haha. Yeah, that's not really gonna work out, I don't think. But maybe, well, I missed the chance. I should have tried to run away last time. Alright, so let's at least get that one creature taken care of. Although at this point, I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, this unit doesn't have a leader, so I might as well just let them kill it. Or knock it off the edge so that I can replace it with something a little stronger. Well, in war there should be sacrifices. Here there definitely was. Alright, to fight another princess unit. Unfortunately, the princess bug keeps it from being ridiculously powerful, or perhaps fortunately for me. I've got Ronnie there as my dragoner. Not necessarily the best choice, but I had... Wow, I just got completely rocked. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Spending too much time talking. Alright, well, I guess I'll do some damage since they've done all their damage, besides a couple more Titan hits. You know, wizards in the back row, or ninjas in the back row, are not really all that great anyway. Two damage? What weapon does he have equipped? He must have a white weapon equipped, that's all I can think. It's ridiculous. Or maybe it's a physical weapon and that's with the new Titan defense? Alright, I gotta get a Titan, or at least their starting stats are ridiculous for elemental defenses. Well, this is really as much trouble I've had with any stage. I think a lot of it is because there's just no good body of water. Even the north body of water, I'd have to like retreat next to the edge of the island. That's too much risk, I think. Ouch. Well, this unit is really good at killing wizards. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say. Okay, I guess I can kill the Titan this fight. That's something. One more attack. Actually, totally should have switched to weak. Okay, that was pretty pathetic. Well, I guess you can kill off that skull creature.
Fight it out.
Who wants them anyway now that their leader's dead? Well, at this rate, I'm going to level the enemy up.
Fight it out.
Alright, light sky movement saves today. So they'll still probably take out the Nixie, I would expect. Okay. I guess I just have to have my cleric go before them. I can... Oh! Well, that's a case where weak would have done the trick. I guess I really should have gambled on it too, because it's not like strong would have made me take less than 41 damage. Alright, I'm gonna sacrifice one of my units here. I just can't get it back to base in time. I don't want to use a bell or boots on it. Just the wizards are already dead due to me sillily attacking attacking a princess and samurai unit with it when I have physically weak people in the back just waiting to be Ainuki plus Starlighted to death, both of which they're weak against, so there's just no real point in trying to keep them around. I already have an extra Kraken anyway that I don't have deployed. Got lots of clerics, and they might not even die, because I'm going to win the fight, so it... Alright, we've got Warren's unit facing off against our flying unit that I can't ever kill without killing the leader. I don't know if this time will be any particularly better, and I forgot to put the Kraken up front. Just hiding him in the back isn't going to do any good, since they'll just bypass the skeleton. At least doing pretty decent damage. Should be okay, actually, in terms of not killing the leader. Question is... Oh, actually didn't look winning. Okay, well that's not so bad. I probably want to move them back. And let's go ahead and bring the overkill unit up and give them some relief.
Fight it out.
Pumpkins! This could be bad. I'm not usually much fan of Dollmaster, although ironically there he did still very, very little damage. But it's going to be enough, because the pumpkins are going to do some serious damage here. Well, not serious, but serious enough. And let's see if I fall off the end of the world or not. Nope. Alright, and this should be a slaughter. At least it was last time. Well, I suppose I had to trade out a couple of units, so now I have a level 8 Mermaid and a level 13 Raven Man instead of Canopus, although it doesn't seem to be making all that much difference. Hopefully there goes some negative alignment points at least. Yeah, this is just not going to make that much difference. And sure, he does decent physical damage to my two lower level characters there, but it's just not enough. Alright, we'll get them some levels at least. Boots! I might need a lot of boots! And then we go ahead and do one more fight with these guys. Since they're flying, they can always run away as long as they don't kill the Raven Man. The Raven Man will be extremely strong. Well, I guess the bad thing is I kind of have to kill... Well, it doesn't seem like it'll be much of a challenge. I was kind of hoping my... There we go. Oh well, this is going strong, but now I should be able to just kind of take them out. It's good to have one overpowering unit. Alright, get some scary ghosts coming back again. Luckily it is midday, which should bode well for my chances against a bunch of evil characters. And then I have specially equipped holy swords on the front too, so that should help a fair amount if I can hit them. I did pretty good. Ouch. That's a ridiculous amount of damage on an evil demon. Come on, just one hit? Okay, there we go. So now I should have a bunch of physical attacks left. I'm not going to get the second ghost. Wow, there's a ton of misses. Alright, I'm going to try to take out this demon unit with 3 healthy units. And I'm going to go strong, as I just think they'll go first. So definitely doing a lot better in the day. So this should go pretty well. I don't think they'll do... Alright, that's excellent. Even on land, they're doing almost no damage. And I guess even though witches are low alignment units, mine are more about 40 alignment. Whereas probably their evil units are much lower. Still not doing that much damage with fire, but doing enough, especially with the Kraken taking all of the physical damage. And certainly that charm didn't hurt. Okay, it's a little unfortunate. Which I'm not going to be able to take out. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a better job of cutting off these units.
Reload.
Alright, I equipped some fire items. I don't know if it's going to make any difference though, because the biggest problem I have is that the monk is ridiculous. It's so far ahead of level. It's got like 200 HP, it's impossible to kill. It does a ton of healing damage. I only got 3 guys now doing offensive damage, so if I keep it on strong to avoid dying, I'm going to not be able to do enough damage to take out anyone. So I really have to choose my points like right here, and well, see, that could have been a good point to attack with weak, but I miss, I'm charmed, and I'm totally screwed. So that was a negative fight. I re-equipped a bunch of anti-fire items on the next unit, pretty much the same set of Hulu armor, fire staff, dragon ring. So let's see if that makes any difference here. That would have been nice. Okay, certainly is helping me not take much damage. I don't know if it will help me actually kill the enemy. Certainly not faster than they're getting healed. But at least this unit is not getting utterly decimated like the last unit. Well, my Dragoner could just hit them. So I may not be getting utterly decimated. I don't know. Well, fully healed enemy unit. Okay, so clearly this unit just fucking rocks me, so I'm gonna have to just bring in the princess and try to kill her. Really? Really? So that unit's dead. I don't think there's any way they can win this fight. So I just have to hope they do a bunch of charms. I don't know, at least maybe I might kill a couple of fairies or something. Nope, nope. So pretty much, if I lose, this unit's gonna fall off the edge of the world. So there's really no way to do anything here. Alright, well, didn't lose everyone at least. Send that unit back and see if I've got anybody left in reserve. I think I've got about 12 people dead right now, so there may not be too many people left in reserve. But really, it's just that one unit. Everybody else, I can handle. And I totally am an idiot for not equipping the fire items on this unit. Alright, getting the princess unit back into action. This is really going to go badly for me, though, because I have 3 backline characters that are all weak to physical attacks, and they have 2 targeted Ianukis, so I'm basically running away as soon as I can. There's just nothing I can do about that. Alright, I went ahead and equipped all my anti-fire items on these 4 units, even though none of them are weak to fire against the shaman. I need all the help I can get. Okay, that really worked. I would prefer not to take 2 fire storms right off the front of the battle. Then they healed back to full health. But I did at least tank the damage pretty well. Come on, let's get at least 1 hit in. Okay, so now back to them. Okay, well, at least it didn't do any damage to me that time. Come on, one more firewall. Alright. So, that worked out pretty well. The key was just having all those anti-fire items to reduce the fire damage to very low. It's just refreshing to finally win a battle against those guys. And now, of course, they're going to run away back to the temple and heal both those, because I still don't have... Well, that was just my problem. I needed to put the Princess Low Sky unit around behind them to take them out right now. It's not yet night. I was really hoping to fight this unit at night. But at least all these characters are strong versus physical attacks, so they have a chance after they get utterly destroyed by the... No, they just did too much white damage. Okay, that's really what I had to have. I had to have a miss. That's the only way I'm going to survive this. So now they just have the Titan, although... Ouch. Well, that didn't work out. Well, I guess I'll just let them kill that 1 unit and see if I can do some serious damage in the meantime. Well, all of my first should have had it on weak. Well, that's highly unfortunate, because that means I'm going to lose 2 characters. Nope, that means I'm going to lose the entire unit. So I can kill off the enemy in the last couple of hits. Dang it. Well, I think I just have 1 hit. Okay, at least did enough damage to not get knocked off the island. I got a bit lucky, and the princess unit decided to come attack me again, even though I'm going to obliterate it. Although, if I get unlucky, I can still kill 1 of my characters, which they did. But that should be all of their attacks, since apparently the princess is bugged again. But still... that puts me closer to 20 characters lost total, which shortly I'm going to be kind of unable to replace characters. So that's bad. But I think they're nearing the end of their forces too. Alright, I went ahead and equipped a bunch of fire gear on my princess unit, which theoretically should help some. Especially with a fire staff on that guy who just got, or girl who just got charmed. Ouch! That's incredible. So I have fire armor and the ninja. I thought his highest resist was fire, and he's still doing 50 damage. It's crazy. Well, so much for this unit being a good counter. Alright, fighting the crazy siren unit again, but at least my demon unit's somewhat strong against fire. I went ahead and put the ninja in the back, even though he has fewer attacks when they charm my octopus, which is pretty much inevitable. At least the octopus should be hitting himself, which ought to work out a lot better than him destroying the ninja. If they can actually charm my octopus. Alright, so pretty much have to get a set of attacks off here and then really? I thought the ninja, I guess it went earlier. Oh well. Definitely out of here. Alright, now get the opinion leader going up against the invincible siren units. And I guess I'll go strong to start with, although I probably should have realized that I would go first with the that's pretty serious damage. So I'm pretty much gonna have to run away. And I think I'm gonna do it now, because if I don't, they might get the monk healing if I can. Okay, good. So at least I kill one of them, finally. Alright, let's try this siren unit again. It's a tough nut to crack. I had to go ahead and use a heal to get my Kraken to be the Charmy. That lets me put everybody else in back. And hopefully can at least... Well, the problem is... See, I don't even know if I want to... Actually, I know. I don't want to take her out, because if I take her out, they're just going to retreat. So what I'm going to do is try to do some damage to the sirens in back. And then run away. I think now is a pretty good time to run away. I'd like to do more damage, but if you're going to heal, then I'm going to get near dying, so not much damage, but a little bit of damage. Alright, another fight here where I'm trying to wear down the siren, and I think if I lose, I'm going over the edge. And I'll probably lose, because I pretty much always lose these fights. So at least I'm ahead in firewalls, I suppose. And acid did fairly good damage. Well, there's a massive firewall and a second massive firewall. Followed by heal. Okay, well that will help a lot. Although they're gonna get to the end, I suppose. At least I'm not gonna die. Ouch. So I still may lose. I think I'm gonna lose. So just because they've done so many fireballs. So I need to go back into strong since I'm hitting myself. No, it's gonna be close, but I think they're gonna win. Well, that unit should be going bye-bye. Nope. Barely set him. Alright, finally get to do some vampire fighting at night. And unfortunately, I think that werewolves are weak to fire. But at least I'll get a bunch of free hits on them. Okay, well, with some fire items equipped, it's not too bad at least. Of course, they get to heal themselves. That's crazy how much I'm missing. Absolutely crazy. Well, not fair. See, I'm not gonna finish the boss anyway. Right, the fourth hit with Tiger Man. That could be the difference. Nope. least I hurt them a ton. Bye-bye, that unit. Alright, so reorganize my princess unit to throw in my other Raven Man so it can fly again. And I gotta keep it on strong until the quake happens. I've got 2 flying units in here as well, so I'm not gonna take as much damage from the quake. I guess I probably should have been weak since all my guys went first. And I did go ahead and equip some plus physical items on the back row, which is something I never do, but in this particular case, with the quake being the main source of damage I'm concerned with, it made a little bit of sense, so they still did a crazy amount of damage to the princess. Really, I was really thinking that the Raven Man might be able to dodge an attack by a really slow call. I guess the enemy units get some bonus stats, so who knows how much bonus agility they get. And really all I wanted to do was heal back up enough so that I could keep pursuing. I barely didn't catch them. So I'll probably go first, and I'm just gonna try to take out the leader. Bam! Okay, so that makes all the difference in the world. So even with that, I should be able to clean up. Okay, now having the charms. Okay, that would have been really nice to have taken her out as well, but I should still be able to pull this off. If not, we'll just follow up afterwards. And finally try to break. Well, you know, that's okay. It's much better than getting a fireball. So I'll just have to catch him if I don't knock him off, which I don't think I'll knock. Alright, finding the Dull Mage and Pumpkin Heads again. So for this fight, I might as well. I only went first. Oh well. So that's 1 of 2 attacks, no matter whether I'm on strong or weak. And it's a good thing that they're not on weak, or they would have killed my skeleton. I totally forgot about that. Okay, well, I guess I'm immune to dying. They'll do lots of damage, just won't kill me the rest of the way. May as well stand up. So definitely going to lose this. But with 5 attacks, I think I gave the Kraken, the brunt of swords, so at least do some pretty decent damage. Alright, you just need the same fight again, and I put similar kind of stuff out there with Warren has whatever the shield is, the power shield, which gives him -2 metal attacks, but it does ridiculous defense against physical, so he can not get killed by acid, which that was highly effective. Come on. Really? Oh. I just can't hit anything. I guess if an octopus was in the water, perhaps it would hit better. Alright, here's another cobbled together unit from my reserves, and out to weaken another fire unit. I went ahead and equipped blue armor and the dragon rings, and then the burning helm on the octopus, so hopefully we'll do okay against fire. I don't expect to do awesome just because these characters are like level 11 and 12, maybe a couple more 13. But if I can just do a little bit of damage and not die, that's really all I'm trying to do here. Just weaken them up a little bit. And then hopefully I can get them back into the fray after being weakened even more. is now set up to avoid killing the leader, especially if I actually put the tactics on strong. And I went ahead and equipped the anti-fire items on everyone, of course. Unfortunately, my opinion leader is a little bit weak to fire, and she's going to take, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 attacks, maybe. Yeah, even with, I think I gave her the Earth Charm, which is not really that great, because it's only plus 5 fire. It was also plus Elec. Come on, just need to get some hits in instead of misses. Well, didn't take a ton of damage at least. Right, another battle against the mage and his wyverns. I went ahead and equipped all the fire items back on these guys as well. Just saving you guys the pain of watching me do that every time. And I went ahead and moved my octopus over to the side. That way I'll be able to not kill the enemy. Okay, they're on strong, so I can take probably one more. No, probably 2 more hits. I think that's all. I only have a couple hits myself. Okay, I can take one more hit anyway. Alright, should be able to finish it out with this battle, so I'm going to go ahead and go to weak and try to take out the mage before he goes. Well, this could be bad. I guess I really should have left them in the back. Well, okay, I got lucky and got all of them to go first. Needed some levels there, too. Here we are against Slust, finally. Slust is a recruitable hero and doesn't have much ent for compared to the other Dragoners. So I have a feeling this is not really going to go too bad. And they're on strong, it makes it even easier. That's the one thing that could have really done me in, was if he'd done a 90 damage Ionuki to my backline, and then we've got a Nova going to the backline. And as it stands, the dragon in front is going to be on the octopus. Nova was spread out. Won't be that bad. Oh, it's worse than I thought it'd be. But still won't be that bad. So I really just probably this fight and the next one, unless the next one is all melee units, which I don't think I have any. Guess I can lose the octopus, but I can't make myself care that much. Alright, one more fight, I think. Well, it's welcome to have the boss not be ridiculous after the rest of the stage was very difficult. But, I mean, I think without the silly every unit must have a Kraken constraint, and there we go, then I don't think it would have been that bad. It's just that there was not any good place to fight in the water this level. Because I didn't have much trouble with Muspel last time. Although, sirens weren't nearly as bad last time. That was a really difficult unit. Why didn't you think of it before? Could have used some Dragoner help versus some of your forces. Particularly the sirens. Although the Princess plus Samurai unit was also quite difficult. I guess this was a small map, so even though it felt like it took forever, they all came right at me. Okay, well that's more than I thought. 19k, that might be about the most I've gotten. Alright, well thanks for watching, and I think next stage will probably go a little smoother. It would be hard if it was more difficult.